It's Spurs basketball to get this one going. Underway in Texas. To DeRozan.
Hey, watch this screen, man.
Nothing going here on that drive. DeRozan. Nice pass to get things going.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Nuggets with the basketball. Probing the defense. Trying to create. Shot clock winding down.
No help.
Jamal Murray. Smothering Dean.
I got ball. That's me.
To DeRozan. Nuggets have it. Gary Harris picked up by DeRozan. Good. Off a spin.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
I got him. Here we go.
To DeRozan. Rebound reeled in by the Nuggets. Murray with the basketball. He'll run the offense.
Screen coming. Watch out.
To Millsap. Able to convert inside.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
DeRozan with it. Down two.
Here we go.
To Aldridge. No good. The defender was a little too close for comfort.
Misses happen. Don't put your head down. Let that motivate you on the defensive end. Use it for something positive.
Beyond the arc for three. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
That shot was nice, but that pass, that was the real highlight. Good teams always find a way to get the best shot available.
Jamal Murray matched up with Derek White. Yes, and the foul, and a chance at three coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Jamal Murray trying to cash in on the three-point play for his career 89%. Free throw up and good. Gives him a 2-point lead. Patty Mills to Aldridge. Scores from the post.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Nuggets have the possession. Take stock of the floor.
Oh, yeah, blow by.
5 on the shot clock.
Hey, back door. Watch that back
To
door.
Millsap. And he's going to the free throw line.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number one, to see if they'll get caught. And number two, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
Oops, he missed the first one. Knocks down the second after missing the first. Mills in possession. They trail by 1. To Aldridge. Short jumper off the mark.
Pick up.
Screen coming. Malik Beasley defended by the UConn product.
Get Get through.
Fine to shoot. From the outside, no good. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
San Antonio ball. Patty Mills to Aldridge. Can't connect from inside. Surveys the floor. All by himself. Creates his own shot there.
I can see the beads of sweat forming when he had to put the ball on the ground there. You still got it, though.
Spurs will take the timeout. They'll catch their breath in what's now a 5-point game. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Patty Mills. Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. Monte Morris, picked up by Mills. And finishes strong. Deep 3 at the buzzer. 3 at the buzzer is good. And a fitting close to this one. They're right back in it after 1 quarter of play. Jay, 1 quarter down. Both sides getting a feel for where this game is going.
I know you're wondering why I'm clapping. Both teams came out in the first quarter, and they executed. When do you ever see that, Ed? You have to continue to bring those competitive juices into the second quarter, and we're going to have one heck of a ball game.
Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. To Jokic. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
DeRozan with the basketball. Now down 6. Knocked loose. Oh, if you're a fan, you love the will and the want. And that one out of bounds off a nugget. It'll remain San Antonio basketball. The Spurs with 4 in the shot clock. To DeRozan. Going a launch beyond the arc. Knocks it down and the foul. He's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
But did you see on that three-point shot, did you see him slightly kick his legs out? By kicking his legs out, the defender runs into the legs. There's contact. That's how you get a 4-point play potentially.
DeMar DeRozan with a chance at a 4-point play for his career 82%. Counted at the line.
Hey, check up. Let's go.
Jokic. Here comes the screen. Gary Harris against Pirtle. To Jokic. From long range. Tough shot. Well defended. To DeRozan.
Here we go.
Here comes the screen.
Pick right there.
Fires the 3. That won't go. Denver's got it. To Jokic. Screen coming. Sizing up the defense. Jokic. Denver with 4 to shoot. Fires the 3. That's how you defend. DeRozan with it. Down just a couple. Here comes the screen. Won't go down. Jokic. Mason Plumlee, defended by Jakob Poeltl. Down low, Jokic. Slams it down, and there was no stopping him that time.
Defenders had no chance on that one. That's why we call it the elite tier.
Now whistle. San Antonio is going to use a timeout as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Hey, you got the screen right,
DeRozan, down low, Aldridge, and throws it down.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. To Jokic. Martin.
Remaining in the second quarter.
To Aldridge. LaMarcus Aldridge. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Barton to Jokic. From the painted area, won't go down. To DeRozan. Rudy Gay. To DeRozan. Has a look. Wide open look, won't go. He knocks it down, Jay. DeRozan with the basketball. Under a minute to go before halftime. Screen coming. Has a chance. DeRozan with a shot off the mark. Down low, Plumlee. The pass set it all up. Spurs will take the timeout as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game. blood coming in for both sides.
Subbing in for the San Antonio Spurs, number 33.
Big screen right there, big screen.
Trying to cash in. DeRozan with a shot that misses.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Barton guarded by Rudy Gay. 4-3. Heat check needed. When Will Barton gets going, look out.
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's clapping because that ball went in.
It's good, and it gets them closer as we reach the end of the first half. First half in the books. The Nuggets in front.
It's time for the Rose Report at halftime, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. The Nuggets entered halftime with a solid lead. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scores for the Denver Nuggets. The Spurs were in need of a bit more scoring if they wanted the halftime lead. And someone needs to step up offensively if they plan to win this game. Not a single player has gotten into double digits yet. Have a look at the leading scores for the San Antonio Spurs.
Game track. Field goals.
The San Antonio Spurs just couldn't get any of their shots to go in those first two quarters. They desperately need someone to step up and catch fire for them in the second half. Most of their bricks were laid in the opening quarter.
Player of the half.
Plumlee was lighting up the scoreboard in the first half. And I'm not sure the defense will be able to figure out what it'll take to slow him down. He looks like he's in a zone.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in that first half. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
All right, back to the second half. I'll see you after the game.
Murray with it. They lead it. 4-point game. To Millsap. And stuffs it home.
You never want to leave anything to chance when you attack the rim. You finish strong every time you head home.
To DeRozan. Here comes the screen. DeRozan. Down low, Aldridge. You've got to get that one to go. Murray into the front court. His guys lead here, early stages, third quarter. Barton up against DeRozan. The drive, right to the basket. It's Aldridge with the board. To DeRozan. Screen coming.
Hey, double screen.
Nothing going here on that drive. Five to shoot for San Antonio. DeRozan. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Murray into the front court. Up by 6. To Millsap. Deep right corner. For three. Good contest. Bart misses. DeRozan with it. The deficit is 6. DeMar DeRozan. Tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Denver ball right now. To Jokic. To Millsap. Almost. And he's not getting the call. To DeRozan. Rebound taken down by Denver. Murray with the basketball. Leads 4. To Jokic. Oh, Nikola Jokic. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
And he stuffs it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Martin. Jamal Murray picked up by Derek White. To Jokic. Shot clock to 4 for the Nuggets. Here's a chance from long range. Oh, that's how it's done.
Yeah, and what we're seeing is a brilliant offensive display. You have ball movement, player movement, and great shooting to top it off. You get those 3 things going, you're going to be a dynamic offensive unit.
The winner will receive courtside seats and a halftime presentation in his or her honor. Nominations can be submitted on our team website.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Deep 2 there, won't go.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Jokic goes to the left side. To Jokic. Lets it fly from beyond the arc, and Nikola Jokic drains it. So smooth. He knocks it down.
And I don't know why the defense continues to help on guys that drive. Make them take shots over your bigs. By you helping more, you're just leaving 3-point shooters open on the perimeter.
Patty Mills. Nikola Jokic sends it away.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
To Jokic. To Millsap. Able to convert inside.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond when they get hit in the mouth. Keep digging.
DeRozan with the basketball. To Aldridge. Knocked loose. Great hustle. That's what you like to see. Jokic, defended by Jakob Poeltl. Oh, Millsap, looking good. 4 for 5. Deep 3 at the buzzer.
3 points.
That ends the period. The Nuggets enjoying a nice cushion. It's the Spurs with the basketball as we begin the fourth quarter. And I think the best way to describe where they stand right now is they're down, but they're not out.
It's a game we used to play in the league all the time. It's called a series of stops. That means get 3 stops in a row. Each game is a game within the game. You get 3 stops in a row, and then another 3 stops in a row, you're right back in this ball game.
And he buries it.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Murray with it. It's a 9-point lead to Jokic. Here comes the screen. Nikola Jokic against Pirtle. Nothing going here on that drive. Jokic to Millsap. Denver with 4 to shoot. Jokic. Not easy.
And watching all these great shooters on the floor at once, it almost mesmerizes me. It's like you're watching the shot in slow motion. The backspin, it gives off the feel that the ball's going in every time.
To Rudy Gay. Lets it fly from long range. Rudy Gay up to the challenge. Hits the 3.
For average shooters, that's not a great shot. But for a great shooter, that's a good look.
Oh, bad pass taken away by the Spurs.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
To Jokic. That's rebounded by San Antonio. Pass there, taken away by Denver. And a chance coming up at the line.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Will Barton at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 79% at the line. First one, count it. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Right now, San Antonio's possession. Patty Mills to Aldridge. Picked up by the Nuggets.
Don't play scared now. Let's push the ball. Let's get this lead up.
And he buries it.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Mills in possession. The deficit now up to 13. Has a look. Knocks it down from mid-range.
You see, the great playmakers see the shot before it ever happens. They recognized how they were being guarded on the previous set, and then they make the necessary adjustments.
Yourself at the display behind section 121 and place your bid. Don't miss your chance at some excellent memorabilia.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups.
Number 3.
Jamal Murray against the Australian.
Match up, y'all.
To Aldridge. LaMarcus Aldridge He's now 4 for 6.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
To Aldridge.
2 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
And he scores. Jay, he may have taken a big step that time, but they'll count the bucket.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Here comes the screen. Jokic to Millsap. They go to Jokic, down low. Scores from the post. Now a whistle. San Antonio is going to use a timeout. That's their first. Leaves them with 1 remaining the rest of the way. Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Number 5, Will Martin. Subbing in for the San Antonio.
To Aldridge. Rudy Gay to Aldridge. Rebound taken in by the Nuggets. Nuggets have the possession. To Millsap, down low Jokic. Old school, backs his man down for the basket.
This is where I go back into player mode. If the dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
To Aldridge.
Hey, lock up, lock up.
Shot clock to 4 for the Nuggets. Has a chance. Can't connect. Knocks it down off the step back.
2 points.
It's the Nuggets who come away victorious as they get a good win on the road. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Hayden Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Nuggets were solid in today's victory. They were very opportunistic on defense, and it earned them a bunch of steals. Those first turnovers made all of the difference. The Spurs didn't get the victory they wanted here today. I'm sure they can't help but feel frustrated with the result, but they can't let that feeling linger. Sooner than later, They need to start thinking about the next matchup. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the San Antonio Spurs.
Game track. Rebounds.
The San Antonio Spurs suffered a discrepancy in their rebounding, and in turn, it resulted in a loss. Rebounds are certainly not a glamorous stat, but wins are. And without competitive rebounding, you're not going to get wins.
Player of the game.
If you asked him, I'm sure he'd give the credit to his teammate and coaches. But at the end of the day, we know that he's the one that made the biggest impact on this game.
Who was cold?
This isn't the segment you want to be in, of course, but even the best players find their way into this part of the show. We got our top 3 plays for you. Check them out.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of Ed Cohen and Jay Williams, this is Jalen Rose signing off.